in Connecticut, the big theme is strong voter turnout. We have really seen that steady turnout all day long today.
And we have team coverage for you right now with reporters all over the state covering this monumental election night. And we want to begin with Chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff, who is live in Waterbury, where they're seeing a record number of voters. Susan.
Good evening. Yes, Waterbury, like many cities and towns in Connecticut, are seeing a lot of voters. 9,000 absentee alone, but a record number of people who want to vote in this election. Look at Crosby High School here. You can see this is the scene. It's been this way pretty much all day. People want to come out and vote. Again, a lot of people using absentee ballots, but the people that we spoke to today said they wanted to vote like they have in previous elections. They wanted to come out and do it in person. We also spoke to people today who are voting in this election for the very first time.
First time in my life. Never vote for nobody. Never
how do
have
you
time.
feel
I'm
about
a
that?
truck driver. I never have time to stop. I'm happy. I think it's going to work.
It's a big responsibility,
It is.
I mean, I'm glad to vote. You know, every vote counts. It was just the election this year. Everybody needs to vote.
But I also know that there's so much to do to put things back together, to get people to this place of civility, to, you know, repair our community. So that for me is what I'm emotional about today.
The presidential race is certainly grabbing the most attention, but there are plenty of other races that voters are concerned about. One of them is the race for the 5th District. Democrat incumbent Johanna Hayes voted in Walcott this morning, and her Republican challenger, David Sullivan, voted in his hometown of New Fairfield. We spoke to David earlier. He told us, "We have put a lot of sweat equity into this race. I think we have given people a choice, and I am hoping we can provide people a little diversity of thought in the Connecticut congressional delegation." This could also be a very long night, especially for results for the presidential race. And the Registrar of Voters tells us that it could also take a while before we know the results of some of the local races for state representative and Senate, especially if there are several districts involved. So at this point, the best advice is to be patient. We are live in Waterbury. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.